JJ, I'm told there's an unusual potion around here somewhere. Why don't we try it on ourselves?
Hello, what do you want?
Hello, I want a potion of strength. I didn't realize such a thing actually existed. I'm going to try it on myself and see what the results are.
Wow, you've really gotten big and strong. It turns out this potion is working exactly as it's supposed to. As long as there are no side effects.
It doesn't matter. Look how big I am now. Hey, what would happen if I gave you a little punch? I think I'm gonna check that.
JJ, what have you done? You do realize I can't exactly climb a tree that tall by myself, so you're gonna have to help me somehow. Just don't leave me here.
I think you're doing pretty good there. Look how high you are now. I think you've got a great view of the city from up there. In the meantime, I'm gonna hit the gym. Gotta show everyone how tough I am and see what I can do now.
Wait, don't run away from me.
Bye, Mikey. I'll see you when you come down out of that tree. I finally made it to the gym. Who knew it was so far away? I can't wait to get there. I mean, they're tough guys like me. Although I'm still stronger than them, all I had to do was drink a potion. Now I gotta find a way in, and something tells me I can't do it through the main doors. After all, I've gotten so big, I'm gonna be rubbing my head on the ceiling. I have no choice but to break their window. I can't do that, but I'll pay them back to fix it. I should have known by now that anything could happen in this town. That's why they should have put in doors much bigger than these. It's a rocking chair, which means people come in here pretty big. Now I can get some exercise on the treadmill. Cardio is an important part of the workout after all. When I came here, I thought it would be a good idea. After all, I could keep in shape here. But it turned out that all these machines and exercises were too easy for me. Apparently, the potion is so effective that it gave me the best possible shape right away. And I can't improve or deteriorate it. That's really cool, because I don't have to go to the gym. I'm the strongest man in town now.
Well, what am I supposed to do? JJ just left me here to die. I sure as hell can't get down there on my own. And if I tried to jump, I'd probably just crash. I'll have to shout to passersby to help me down. And I think I see one person. Please, somebody help me. I've been down here a long time and I'm afraid I'm gonna die. Call the fire department. Apparently, I'm not gonna die today.
Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna help you down to the ground. How did you even get up here? We usually only get cats out of trees like this. Now we're gonna have to take a human down. Don't be afraid to step on that ladder. It's very strong, and it's sure to hold both of us. Take small steps and don't look down as much as possible.
Thank you so much for coming to my rescue so quickly. To be honest, I was referred here by a friend of mine. He's gotten really strong with a potion and decided to test his powers. That's how I ended up at the top of this tree.
What a friend you have. Be careful in the future. You could have fallen at any time and it would have been fatal.
All right, thank you again for saving me.
Hey guy, do you have a phone to call? Don't worry, I'll give it back to you. You have my word of honor.
Not the robbers. Why would they show up now? Well, there's a whole gang of them. I am so screwed.
You guys, break every bone in his body.
Help! Someone's trying to kill me here. Somebody, please.
Wait a minute. There's a very familiar voice. Is Mikey in trouble? We have to help him now. I knew there was a robbery ring in the neighborhood, but I didn't think they'd be beating people up in broad daylight. All in all, it was a good opportunity to test my mettle in a real fight. Guys, you're gonna regret attacking my friend, because now you're gonna have to deal with me.
JJ, thank you so much for coming to my rescue. If it wasn't for you, they probably would have killed me. But it's a different situation now. Look how they just started running away one by one.
Just don't be afraid. It may be big, but it's only one, which means we still have a chance to win.
Something tells me you don't stand a chance at all. I wasn't even ticklish when you hit me. That's because I'm super strong now. You should have gotten a gun. Maybe then we'd be on equal footing.
Thank you again. I thought that's where I was gonna die. And the frustrating thing is I couldn't fight back at all. I feel like I'm too weak.
Don't worry, Mikey. The important thing is that you're okay. I can protect you from any threat.
Thank you so much. Now I'm going to go and get a little bit of recovery from this.
Well, that's good. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a little walk around town. Is it just me, or do I see fire in this house? Oh no, I'm not imagining it. There's a real fire in here. But why hasn't the fire department gotten here yet? I guess they didn't get any signal at the base, which means I have to put the fire out and help the villagers get out. Good thing I have my water balloons with me. Originally, I was just thinking of leaving them as far away as possible, but now they have a much more important use. I've got to get this fire out quickly because it's hard enough to breathe. Let's just hope everyone got out of the house in time, because it can be deadly to stay in a place like this for long periods of time. But just to be on the safe side, we should check the whole house. Something tells me at least one person could still be here. Hopefully, he's taken refuge in some kind of structure. Even so, he's got very little oxygen left, which means I have even less time to find him. To be honest, I thought I could find it here, but it came up empty, so I'll have to check all the other places. It wouldn't be good if I left and a man was left here to die. Then I could go to jail, and I don't want that. I need to do a more optimal search of the house. 'Cause I'm starting to breathe a little harder. A big man like me needs a lot of xylene, and it's in short supply around here. It worked. I found the man. I had a feeling someone was here, except he passed out. I'm gonna use the water balloon to wake him up. But if anything, I'll just take him out.
What's happened to me? Was I asleep? No, I remember there was a fire, and I decided to hide inside the house. Thank you so much for saving me. If it wasn't for you, I probably would have burned down with the house. I told my wife we shouldn't have put an old fireplace in a house like this. Eventually, you see, it's gonna burn to the ground.
Something's not right here. The house can't just go up in flames. I need to check something out. I think someone did it on purpose. This house looks pretty abandoned, but if you look a little closer, you can see that someone lives there, and that's what scares me the most. Just as I thought, there's someone here, and it's nothing less than a bandit base. Looks like I'm in for a very good day of adventure. I'm not just gonna leave them here, so I'm gonna sneak into their house and kill them all. Then I just have to call the police and they'll pick them up. It sounds simple enough, but I don't think it's going to be very easy to get in. After all, they lock their doors so no one else can get in. And actually, it's not a problem for me because I brought my lockpicks, which means it'll only take me a couple minutes to get in, as long as no one decides to walk out the door in that time. Because that would be a very uncomfortable situation, as long as they don't have guns, because I don't know if I'm bulletproof. That's it, I got the door open, which means now I have to sneak in unnoticed. I don't think it's a good idea to make any noise right away. As long as I'm here alone, the element of surprise is important to me, and as usual, their doors are very small. You're gonna have to bend over a lot to squeeze through. But that's all right, I'll manage. All right, I gotta go.
Anyway, we need to order 15 more machine guns because we're short on weapons.
Great! They're minding their own business, which means I can attack them now. I will teach you a lesson for all the terrible things you've done. And believe me, it'll be hard for the police to tell you apart because you'll all be blue.
Attention, everyone. There's an enemy on our base. Get your weapons and kill him now. We can take him down.
Commander, I have some bad news for you. My muscles are so strong that bullets can't even hit them. At first, I was afraid you might still hurt me, but now I know it would take a tank shot to stop me, and you certainly don't have the resources. So I suggest you make a good surrender. I've already killed most of your men, so no one's coming to help you. Who knows, maybe if you turn yourself in, you won't have to sit in jail for that long.
Wait, don't kill me. I'm too young for that. I admit defeat. I'd rather go to jail than have you kill me right now. I'll confess everything to the police, so you don't have to hold me too tight. I've already accepted my fate.
That's good. You're surprisingly cooperative. All right, guys, you can have him. I took out the whole gang, and this is their leader. Said he was surrendering.
I'm not surprised he decided to give up. You're more like a man than a god. Anyway, thank you. You've been a big help.
Glad to have been of help to you. I got a tip that there's a fight club around here somewhere, and I think I might try my hand at some kind of spotter. I think I'd make a great wrestler, or wrestler. You can tell the place is pretty good. It's got big doors, so guys like me can get in safely. But this door is a little small for me, which means I'm gonna be the strongest fighter in this club.
Well, hello there, big guy. What? Are you trying your hand at martial arts? That's right. We need guys like you. I'm in charge, so let me show you what we got. It's a small place, but you can find anything you want for your training. We even have a special place for fights, so you made the right choice coming here.
Why aren't you surprised at my size? I'm so much bigger than other people.
How can I tell you? We had a guy just like you come in a while back. That's why we installed these special doors. He told me about you, by the way.
I don't know who it could be. I thought I was the only one this big in this town. Who would it be? It can't be. Mikey, is that really you? But how did you get so strong? Not long ago, you were just a regular guy.
Well, hello, JJ. See how cool I am? I saved up a little money and bought myself that potion too. I got to admit, it's pretty great. I've already broken almost every record in this club, and that's just me warming up.
I can't believe it. I'm not just gonna let it go. I need to get bigger and stronger, and I know how I'm gonna do that. Hey you, give me the keys, and you better not argue with me, because I can literally squeeze you and turn you into juice.
Please don't kill me. I'll do whatever you say, just don't hurt me. I won't call the police either.
Well, that's great. Now get out of here. I have something very important to do. First, I need to find the recipe for a secret burger that dramatically increases muscle mass, and then I have to cook it. I make this kind of thing so often, but I don't think it's gonna be too hard. I'll already have all the ingredients. So all I have to do is put them in the right order and then put them together into one big burger. Wait for me, Mikey. I'm coming to win you. Good thing the ceilings in the kitchen are pretty high. I don't even have to bend over to walk around. So, it's time to get down to making the biggest and most hearty burger of my life. Good thing there's a recipe right here. It's all about making it fast because I'm really excited to go beat Mikey. But in my current form, I don't have much of a chance. So I can't do it without that kind of dope. First, you have to find all the ingredients and put them in the right order. Something tells me if you put the burger together the wrong way, it won't have the same effect. They also have a very poorly organized kitchen. I literally have to search for food all over the place. Although it seems to me that the employees of this place have already learned by heart where everything is. I should have made the manager cook me a burger instead of chasing that manager away. Still, I hastily decided it would be easier to make it myself. That's okay. I've had tougher challenges in my life, so I'm sure I can handle the cooking. And to be honest, I'm already drooling over how delicious it's gonna be. It literally has all of my favorite ingredients in it. It's so empty in here. I can't even find coal to roast meat in the oven. I don't want to eat raw meat after all. A burger like that would poison me and kill me rather than make me stronger. I also realized that this table isn't long enough to put all the ingredients on. I'll just move some blocks around. I think they'll be more comfortable with a bigger table too, as long as they don't file a police report on me. Because after I win, I'm going straight to jail to celebrate. Speaking of which, I'm almost done. I just need to find the last ingredients and put them on the table, and then I'll put it all together into a burger and eat it. It's pretty cool that I don't even have to pay for it, because something tells me it would have been very expensive. This is definitely my lucky day. To keep the burger from falling apart, I decided to use a whole loaf instead of the specialty buns. I think it'll be even better, and here it is, a true culinary masterpiece. If someone saw such a beautiful burger, they'd probably cry. It's a little sad to eat it, but I can't just leave it lying there. It's the key to my victory in Fight Club, so it's time for me to destroy it. I'm starting to feel a change in me. If I eat it all, I'm gonna be super strong. And then I'll prove that there's no one in the world stronger than me. I did it. I literally doubled in size. That's really good. I feel like I can make mountains now. Which means it's time for me to go back to Fight Club. I have some unfinished business there. It's time for Mikey to get ready to lose, because right now there's a planetary threat headed his way. And here's the location of my fight. I'm tired of waiting for this moment to arrive. Well, hello again, everyone. Right now, I'm going to challenge your champion named Mikey, and know that I will win it in less than a minute.
JJ, are you sure you're ready for a fight like this? After all, you've only just gotten into this shape and you need time for your muscles to get used to it. I get it though. You're not gonna wait. In that case, I guess there's no point in holding back my strength. I'm gonna get revenge on you for throwing me up a tree. So I suggest you give up, because I'm going to fight to the end.
You really think I'm just gonna give up? Don't get cocky, Mikey. You'll never beat me. If I were in my normal state and you were in your normal state, you'd definitely beat me. But when we're in the same shape, I always come out the winner. So you're the only one who admits defeat. Looks like it's over. I hit him so hard, he's probably on the other side of the world. I told him he couldn't beat me, although I have to admit, he did make me sweat. It's not easy going up against such a strong opponent, but the bottom line is, I won. I wonder if they'll give me some kind of award. That's how I beat their strongest fighter.
Well, kid, congratulations are in order. You did a great job and you were able to win in a fair fight. For that, I'd like to award you a medal. You are now the champion of this club. And I'd probably like to suggest that you sign a contract with me.
Of course I agree.